So, through so much demand by carrots themselves, I included a nice little bonus rap to start off the video. So we have the 17 fandom rapping 25 syllables in 5 seconds, which is an average of 5 syllables per second. And I didn't fact check this, but it's probably the fastest K-pop fan chant twice over because of the song Thanks as well. But welcome to 8 more 17 raps, everyone. I made my original 8 fastest raps about a year ago, and I highly recommend watching that first because I explain how this whole video works. However, when I made that video, I didn't know about their SoundCloud. So thanks to you all, a year later, I have their true fastest raps. 7 different raps from the first time around, and one that wasn't released yet when I made the video, but I'm pretty sure you can guess what that rap is. But let's jump into this with number 8, with our slowest song on this list, but it's our matinee, our boy Dino, with The Real Thing. So at about the 3 minute and 3 second mark in the song, Dino hits 48 syllables in 8 seconds, which is plainly an average of 6 syllables per second. It's actually only 1 syllable slower than the slowest syllable in my original 8 fastest 17 raps. However, Dino did take a huge step down from his rap in Highlight, which was one of the fastest, but it still makes me really happy to see he's on this list with this song because The Real Thing is so good. The chorus, that chanting is so catchy, and he just goes off rapping. Like, he's on the performance team, but he's such an insane rapper too. I mean, a lot of 17 is like that. I know I got so many comments saying that, oh no, they have like 7 rappers. If you count like literally everyone who's ever rapped in a 17 song, they have like 8 rappers, 9 rappers. But The Real Thing is just such a good song, and I'm really happy it's on this list. But let's move on to number 7, where we can dive into our first ever Hoshi verse at number 7, and this is in their song, Bring It. Although it doesn't sound like the fastest 17 verse in the world, Hoshi does hit 52 syllables in 8 seconds at about the 144 mark in that song, which is an average of 6.5 syllables per second. And you don't know how happy I am Hoshi got on this list. I can finally put him on my total fastest 29 rappers now. I added that to the end of every video. You can see how your favorite rappers stack up against everyone I've done this video for, but Hoshi is finally on there, and while he isn't near the top, a solid 6.5 syllables per second is still a really respectable number. Really good, and I don't know, I'm just happy he's on this list. Personally, love this song. One of my favorites off that album. But yeah, that's not the point. Let's move on to number 5, where shit's gonna get real now because we got these SoundCloud songs that I missed last year, the real shit. And to start it off, we got Wanu and his verse in the Lotto remix. "45 seconds into the Lotto remix, Wanu gets 53 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 6.63 syllables per second. And to be honest, I had no clue 17 had their own version of Lotto. Like, I knew the version that Vernon did with I forgot who he featured. I knew about the version that Vernon did. I listened to it a bunch. I could jam to that song, but I had no clue until after I uploaded the video last year that 17 had a Lotto remix for themselves, and it's so good. Wanu's verse too, it sounds really smooth and flowy and good, and ooh, let's just keep going, because next, we actually have another verse from the same song, but this time, it's our boy s.coups rapping in the Lotto remix. I already fanboyed over the song Lotto and told you my whole thing about it for some reason last time. So I'm just gonna get straight to the details, and this time s.coups at about 2:56 in the song hits 56 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to 7 syllables per second. And just a spoiler alert, s.coups has another song above this. Pretty sure you know what it is, but I mean, in case you don't, I won't spoil it. But let's just move on to number 4. This is actually a pretty weird one. It's the Hip Hop Lines version of Monse, but the live version that they did at the concert, because that's the only time they did this rap part. But it's Wanu's verse in it. "19 seconds into the song, Wanu hits 58 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.25 syllables per second. And I said earlier, this is weird to me because I don't know why this verse, and honestly all of their verses aren't on their own studio song, because the studio song for Monse hip hop version sounds so much different than this live version. They have completely different bars, and this live version is so smooth and flowy. All 4 of them, Vernon, Mingyu, Wanu, s.coups, they all have this really flowy, amazing rap, but you can't find it anywhere other than this live concert, and it's kind of really saddening to me. If I'm missing something with that, or you guys know anything, please tell me, because I would love to listen to this like in a studio setting, you know? But something I can listen to in a studio setting over and over is s.coups' amazing rap and Getting Closer. Okay, let me just give you these stats real quick because I am about to vent about this song. In Getting Closer at 128, s.coups hits 59 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.38 syllables per second. Now let me rant real quick. This is important. I included Hoshi's boom 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 part where he says boom 9 times. I added those 9 syllables in because I mean, s.coups could literally just say those 9 syllables. And it's so irritating to me. It's the same reason why Zelo irritated me. s.coups raps so fast there. He got 45 syllables in less than 5 seconds. It was basically 9 syllables per second. He was up there with Changbin from Stray Kids and August D from BTS. And I couldn't put him up there because he only made it last for 5 seconds, and it's only 45 syllables. Like, if he had kept going the full 8 seconds, he would have been up there with freaking August D and Changbin. And I needed to give him some credit instead of putting him at number 8 on this list at 49, 50 syllables. So I added in the boom, 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 boom part, because I know Hoshi sings that, but I mean, s.coups could easily say that in between, and I'm just gonna pretend there's a live version somewhere where he says it with Hoshi, but oh, it's just annoying to me because s.coups could have been at the top of this like overall list at numbers 5, or around number 5 at 9 syllables per second, and I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about this because he would have went from down at the bottom all the way up to the top. But yeah, like I said, I needed to give him some credit, you know, and I gave him 59 syllables and included the boom, 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 boom. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but I mean, I tried to help him out there. The Hoshi's boom, 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 boom sounds amazing there. Don't get me wrong. I love that as like a song, as a musical aspect. That sounds really good. That whole song sounds really good. But if s.coups had a straight 8 seconds of rapping, he would have been so high on my list. Anyways, okay, let me move on. I've been on this topic too long. And we're finally at number 2. I'm sorry that took so long, but we got another Lotto remix verse, and this time it's Mingyu in his first ever appearance on one of my lists. In Mingyu's Lotto remix verse at about 149-ish, he hits 62 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to 7.75 syllables per second as his only appearance on either list for 8 Fastest 17 Rap. So I'm really happy he's on here because, I mean, he is part of the official 17 Rap line. And surprisingly, he doesn't have many fast raps, but I'm really happy that this one exists because I get to show him off as my number 2. But back to number 1, we have Wanu again. and the one really fast song I haven't mentioned yet, No Flex Zone Remix.
분위기에 불편비슷하고 쟤는 떨어져도 사람들은 즐겨다는 남자들은 질투식면 미친 듯이 바라가겠지만 나는 남자들의 것이만 받아 안 받아 담배 난 펴도 분위기에 불편비슷하고 쟤는 떨어져도 사람들은 즐겨다는 남자들은 질투식면 미친 듯이 바라가겠지만 나는 남자들의 것이만 받아 안 받아.
Can I just say, his deep ass voice rapping so fucking fast is like eargasmic. As a straight guy, I love it. It just sounds really good, okay? And at about 2:11 in No Flex Zone, he hits 64 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to a straight 8 syllables per second. And that is the official fastest 17 rap, including their SoundCloud raps. Now, scrolling on the screen right now, guys, is every rapper I've ever done this series on, and highlighted in blue are our boys Dino, Hoshi, Mingyu, Wanu, s.coups, and Vernon. Vernon, the one rapper I did not talk about, even though he is my love, my bias. Boy, I love his rapping, but I feel like his rapping's gotten more chill recently, and he's gotten more like melodic with his rapping, whereas like Wanu's just going in with the flow. But yeah, you can see how they stack up to all the other rappers I have done this list on, and see where they are. And if you enjoyed this video, please show some love way down in the comments below. Like it, subscribe, show all your carrot friends, because yeah, why not? And as always, K-pop and chill the safe way.
깨고 부딪혀야 해 우릴 볼 수 있도록 크게 소리쳐야 해 멀리 번져가도록